Hello everybody, welcome to episode 4 of my hardcore combat only speedrun playthrough. So real quick, I'm just going to run you through everything I've done. It's been about 2 days since my last video. I didn't feel like I had made enough progress last night to make a video. I didn't think we'd be able to do anything that interesting. First, I ground out a bunch of those statues and kept doing my slayer tasks. And I upgraded the adamant chest and the shield. I didn't really worry about the other parts because that's just 1% extra damage reduction. The chest and the shield were still pretty low level, so that was a pretty big power spike. Once I did that, I ran Spider Forest a bunch of times to get the Amulet of Looting, which you see I have equipped now. And then after that, I idled cows overnight with the Amulet of Looting equipped to get a bunch of leather. So with that, after I converted it and sold it, I managed to get Auto Eat Tier 2, so that's pretty huge. After that, I went into the Forest of Goo and killed a bunch of these purple goo monsters until I got the Elite Amulet of Defense, so that's done. I have that. Oh yeah, and I killed a couple Rune Knights and got this Rune Scimitar, but I didn't manage to get any armor yet. But we'll get into that in a little bit. I got this Ice Sword, which is a little bit better weapon that drops from this Ice Monster in the Icy Hills. It's a pretty good weapon if you're combat level 40, I think. I saved up some Slayer coin and I bought a Desert Hat. And I went to the desert and I got the Desert Wrappings. So that's a little bit extra damage reduction. And it fills up my glove slot. And then I idled cows overnight again, so you can see I've built up 5 million gold again. And then that was this morning. So since this morning, essentially I've just been going through all the slayer tasks that I can and building up a bunch of slayer coin and then buying a bunch of crabs. I've basically only been buying the standard resupply now. You can see I have around 200,000 prayer points. I've got 3,500 crabs. I did level up range to 20 so I could equip these mithril arrows, get these out of my inventory. But yeah, I've gotten to the point now where I can pretty much do all of these tasks fairly easily. I don't have to watch this anymore. Right now, all my skill levels are level 80. I've got level 80 across the board, attack, strength, defense, and hit points, all level 80. I've got a couple goals today. My first goal for tonight is to kill the Rune Knights to get the rune armor and upgrade it. I still have a bunch of gold and silver saved up, so I should be able to upgrade most of it. I'm not sure how much it costs. Heal up all the way, go into the Castle of Kings, and just fight these Rune Knights. Their drop chance is pretty low, unfortunately, but I'm not looking to replace the plate body really. I just care about the helmet, the pants, and the boots, because that'll be 6% extra damage reduction if I can get those upgraded. If you're wondering why I have these separated, these are my Fez components. You can see I already have 2 elite amulets of strength, just because my slayer task has been running into mummies a bunch, so that was pretty easy to get. So yeah, I have plenty of food. I should be fine fighting these. But yeah, my first main goal today is just to get more rune gear, so I'll get back to you once I have all that. Okay, that could have taken a lot longer than it did, but I did manage to get all the rune stuff. I found the rune sword. This actually has a higher stab and strength bonus than the ice sword, so I figured I'd swapped over to this. I think my next goal is to do deep sea ship until I get... I don't think there's anything I care about out of any of these other ones, but I think this shouldn't be too bad. I think I should be able to do this pretty easily, but we'll see. Yeah, this is what I remember. The low chance to hit is what I remember. This fight isn't hard. Like, I can idle this right now. I'm chilling. It's just the low chance to hit means that it takes a while for each clear. I could go into Ellerin Battlegrounds and grind out these warriors for the Ellerin Spear. That's a little better, maybe. But then I'll lose the damage reduction, so I'm not sure about that. I'll probably just continue to do this until I get Sunset Rapier. Okay, so I actually got really lucky. I had to clear it, I think, 20 times. Let me check. 10 times. I only had to clear it 10 times, and I managed to get the Sunset Rapier, so that's pretty huge. Don't have to bother with that anymore. Sunset Rapier is a very great weapon. That'll carry me through Volcanic Cave and everything. The next goal I have for this video is to get the Paladin gloves, which are in the Holy Isles. They come from these Paladins, and they give twice as much damage reduction as these gloves do. See, the main reason I wanted to get the Rapier first was because I tried to fight these guys before and it was just so slow because my chance to hit was so low. So I think that was a good call, it seems like. Okay, I just found these Paladin gloves. That is huge. Huge. Great progress there. These have less well-rounded stats. They give less attack bonuses and stuff, but they have twice the damage reduction, so definitely worth throwing those on. So I'm up to 31% damage reduction. I think this is the best gear I can have on right now. I have a safeguard unlocked, so I can get it up to 32%. I think that's all I've got time for tonight, but I still think we made pretty good progress. I'm finally getting like pretty good kit set up. Overnight, I'm probably just gonna run cows like I did before and get my money up a little bit. I think I'll probably try to save up to get Auto Slayer. Yeah, I'll probably try and save up to get this. So I can just throw it on easy tasks and let that run overnight and build up a nice amount of Slayer coins, so when I get back on in the morning, throw all those into food and stuff. I've been Captainblammo. Stay tuned for more episodes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.